The Senate voted to begin debate on its tax cut bill Wednesday, edging Republicans closer to their first major legislative victory under President Trump as they seek to finish the chamber's work on the measure by the end of the week. Senators voted 50-48 to take up the House-passed legislation, which is being used as a vehicle for the Senate bill. No Republicans voted against proceeding to debate, a huge accomplishment for GOP leaders who struggled earlier this year to corral their members around legislation to repeal and replace Obamacare. GOP sends Susan Collins, Maine, Steve Thaines, Montana, and Jeff Flake, Arizona, all said they would agree to start debate before it began, despite various worries about the legislation. In another sign of GOP momentum, Senator Lisa Murkowski's office told MSNBC that the Alaska Republican would be a yes on the tax plan. Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, RK, urged senators to vote to start debate, promising they'd have time to amend the bill on the floor. Advertisement: I encourage any member who thinks that we need to fix the problems of our outdated tax code to vote to proceed to the legislation, he said in a floor speech. I urge them to vote for the motion to proceed and offer their amendments. The bottom line is this: we must vote to begin debate. Trump, a day after visiting the GOP conference, sold the bill on Wednesday during a stop in Missouri, where Democratic Senator Claire McCaskill is up for re-election. This week's vote can be the beginning of the next great chapter for the American worker, he said, adding that the tax cuts would ensure a Merry Christmas for the country. The GOP's goal is to get a final bill to Trump's desk by the end of 2017, which would give him and his party a significant win at the end of a difficult year. If the Senate can approve its legislation this week, Congress would have the month of December to work out differences between the Senate and House bills. The vote to begin debate starts the clock on 20 hours of additional debate on the tax legislation before a freewheeling vote-a-rama. During that process, any senator can demand a vote on any amendment, with hundreds of potential changes typically being filed. The vote-a-rama is expected to take place on Thursday.